What's up, guys? CoinStar 1337. Y'all know what time it is. So in today's video, I want to talk about this article posted on Medium exposing Charlie Lee, well, so-called exposing Charlie Lee for insider trading. So I'm going to leave a link to this so you can go ahead and read through this. But first of all, I want to let y'all know I've been a long time Litecoin fanboy. I've been following Litecoin since 2013, since I first heard about Bitcoin, did a little bit of research, and I found out that there was this thing called Litecoin. And as I looked into it further and further, I became more and more of a fan of Litecoin back then. And after reading through this article, he has some good points. He makes some good points in here that make sense from his perspective. Now, if you look at Bitfinex, he's been in the crypto space since 2017. I don't know if he's had any other accounts before this, but from what I can find so far, I've just done a little bit of research on him. This is the oldest I've seen him involved, okay? But I've been in the space since, like I said, 2013. And from my perspective, there's some things he points to in here, and I'm like, if you've been in the game as long as I have, you know that was not the case. For instance, right here, he says, Charlie Lee was an employee of Coinbase when Coinbase added Litecoin, a cryptocurrency he created by simply copying Bitcoin and changing the name and adjusting a few variables and a hash function, taking script from another cryptocurrency. Alright, first of all, this is what we knew. We knew that Litecoin was taken from Bitcoin. That is why we bought it, because it was a better Bitcoin. It was 4 times faster, it had cheaper fees, and it was based off a script which you can mine with the GPUs, which no one could at that time because they were doing ASICs for Bitcoin, okay? So we knew this. When we bought into Bitcoin, this is what we knew. And he kind of states this as a problem, but this was actually a selling point, okay, of Litecoin. Also, Charlie Lee created Litecoin back when he worked for Google. And he started working at Coinbase because he saw that if he didn't, it would never be added. And we as a community knew that that was what he was going to do. And we as a community were buying into Litecoin back then. We knew he was going to do this back then. And we knew that he was legit, okay? He wasn't just trying to pump and dump this coin. We knew. And Litecoin still is going to have a long-term lifespan, okay? We all know. We all know what's going on. Alright. Charlie Lee likely had significant holdings. Yes, because he was mining it from the very beginning, but everyone had equal opportunity because he pre-announced everyone had equal opportunity to mine Litecoin just as much as him. And matter of fact, I know of folks that have more Litecoins than Charlie Lee. Okay, I know some folks who have Litecoins in, well, I'm not even gonna say how much, okay? Yeah. Anyway, long story short is we know, okay, that there's other folks out there because it was fairly launched. Everyone had the opportunity to get them. Litecoin community was essentially dead. He talks about that. I mean, that was pretty much the same way with all the altcoins when Bitcoin dropped. Pretty much everyone lost interest in altcoins, but there were still those few, me included, that were still talking about Litecoin back then, way back then, okay? Anyways, he goes on. One of his main big points is that he's like, okay, Charlie Lee sold his Litecoins at all-time high and, you know, left us with the bag. And a lot of people are going to talk about this because of how the timing turned out. But at the end of the day, I'm really thinking, first of all, we don't have any proof that Charlie Lee sold his Litecoins besides a tweet. We don't have any receipts, any bank statements, or anything like that. We just have his word for it. Okay, and we don't even know how many he sold, really. Okay, so at the end of the day, I think the reason why he told us that he was selling his coins is because us OGs that have been in the space for a minute, we look for certain signals. When's a good time to buy for the long stretch, and when's a good time to sell for the long stretch as well. And during December, that was a good time to sell. And a lot of us OGs knew it, some of us didn't, and he put out that tweet to let everyone know that he's selling, okay? He may not even have sold, guys. He may not even have. But he put that out for us who were in there who could read between the lines that this was a good time to sell. And it turned out that it was a good time to sell. And if you had sold back then, you could buy back and get almost double the amount of coins today. Okay, so that's why he put out the tweet. If he was trying to insider trade Do you think he would have tweeted saying that he sold? Like I said, there's no record that he sold. We don't know how many coins he sold, how many coins he had. So if he was trying to get away with insider trading, he would just said he's still holding. He wouldn't have said that he sold, guys. Like, this doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? Charlie Lee is a smart dude. So that's why I say this guy Bitfinexed, he makes some good points until you look at it from a longer term perspective, okay? And you look at who Charlie Lee is as a person. If you've been following him now, like I said, he's been in the game since 2017. I've been in the game 3 years more than this. And from my perspective, Charlie Lee's a good dude. Charlie Lee's solid. And this is, in my opinion, just a conspiracy theory in this particular one. Anyways, guys, that's going to go ahead and conclude this video. Let me know what you guys think. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm saying, come on, guys. If you've been following Charlie Lee, and you can go back and look at his old videos. They're on YouTube. You can look at why Litecoin was created, the plan for Litecoin from the very beginning. You can just look and see. All right, okay, end of story. Anyways, I will be doing a coin giveaway. In this one, I'll be doing 100 free Doge. All you gotta do to participate is leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and put your Dogecoin address down there in the comments, and you'll be entered to win. That's gonna go ahead and conclude this video. Peace.